Jude, we must commend the Supreme Court for standing firm by Nigerians. We must commend the Supreme Court for standing by the truth.
Our people, yes.
Yes, and it shows that it's that court you can run to anytime the government is trying to toy with our destiny.
You know, and I'm happy that all of the lawyers who are posting all kinds of funny stuff, Supreme Court has no jurisdiction, this and that, the CBN has the final say, this and that. And I've always said the Supreme Court is a court of policy, which means that even if that particular issue was not in the Constitution,
It's final.
they can intervene, and then what they've done becomes the law. In this case, people felt that, it was not a dispute between states, that it was the CBN, and they did not copy they
did not join the CBN.
Did not join the CBN. Supreme Court said that the federal government was joined, and that is an agency under the federal government. Therefore,
it's common sense.
There was no need to join the CBN. So, at the end of the day, just as I had said earlier, that yes, you have the power to do Naira Redesign, but the law says you must give reasonable time. And I expected the Supreme Court to decide on the matter of reasonable time.
And it's still in that
Supreme Court
Act.
decided. The Supreme Court decided on the matter of reasonable time, that time was not enough. In fact, the judges said that in some countries it is a whole year that they give. So they've done well to even say, okay, at the 31st of December. Literally, they've taken us to the realm of those other countries.
Yes, now. Emergency supporters of President Buhari when he was inflicting this pain.
Yes.
We finished the election now.
Now.
Hope you can just calm down now. Because they all crossed over.
Yes.
Emergency supporters.
Those who are abusing us, even whenever we gave the president credit for doing something good, there's no name that they will not call us.
No name. Buhari
Suddenly they became, and they started now for saying that for standing by Nigerians who were suffering. They began to say, Jide is biased.
Yes.
I've stopped watching.
I stand with Emefiele. That was I stand with Buhari. I stand with Emefiele.
That you are standing by. What is his record of success?
I don't know. The bubble has been busted.
One
We finished the election.
of the worst.
No, because they were thinking that that policy will lead to an outcome that they wanted. Now, has that outcome come? Can we go back now to our suffering together?
Was there vote buying that day? Did you see vote buying that day?
You know, God is wonderful.
Oh, God.
Now, if they allow for that money to be spent at that time, they'll say, he bribed his way, he bought his way to the presidency. Now, the average man in Kano who voted, nobody got across to give him money.
The man in Benue.
We were not even expecting anything. He won by less than 3,000 votes. You know? So Nigerians are extremely biased people. And they are the same people who accuse you of bias for standing by the truth. It's, you lost your integrity. Who told you to judge my integrity? Have I asked for your validation?
We are disappointed.
Did you teach me the job?
Did you appoint us?
Some people went as far as calling us brown envelope journalists. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
The envelope they give me.
If you know about journalism now, you know that it's not everything that is delivered in brown.
You are still living.
The technology has moved on.
Technology ensures that it's not everything that is delivered in brown.
I don't know.
No envelope.
I don't know.
Any color.
Because this inflicted people are yet to recover. When you go around banks this morning,
they've ruined people's lives.
These are bad.
People were going to the bank. Okay, like a bank now. I won't mention their name. They said they just told me all of a sudden that 2 p.m. They close by 2 p.m. Why? 2 p.m. Is there a public holiday? A man came to meet me right in front of the bank and said, "Just 2,000 naira to eat. Just 2,000. I'm not a beggar. I have money in that bank. I need 2,000 to eat."
That is the truth.
I have in my wallet
self-inflicted
more declined
wickedness.
More declined.
You are justifying it.
Paper than money. That means I have a whole lot of money.
Declined transactions.
Yeah. It was this and I can't go to the bank to even redress it. Because the bank would open the door because
yes, we even see the kind of people. Now, if you are even going to a bank for that kind of transaction.
You don't even
You
say
see
it.
the way people will shout at you.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
think you want to use big man to enter bank.
It's
So
terrible.
you respect yourself, stay away.
Because it's like one
And some transaction you send money. When you send money, the money will come to you the next day.
Yeah.
It has been reversed, but you won't know.
No, it will not come.
It will cause confusion, it will cause commotion.
I know people that are still asking me for 1,000 naira for Baba's court that has been settled. it was Barrister who sang the song that sometimes our self-interest overrides our common sense. Ìmọ̀ràn ara ẹni ló lékè ọgbọ́n ẹni. And this is what happened to those who supported the president. When they thought things was done.
You didn't support him. He's been there for 8 years.
Yeah,
7 years.
Just 3-4 months to the end of his tenure. You
He
said
became father of the
began.
nation.
At the point that you were asking me on the streets if it's President Buhari or Jubril from Sudan, you were asking me. You didn't
And
know
we were
that
telling
was
them
Buhari
that-
that time. He said
that-
Buhari is dead that time. Jubril now inflicting CBN pain on you.
We are in deep trouble.
Ridiculous people.
We are in deep trouble. Deep trouble.
Somebody saw me. I wanted
bias. Outside bias.
A professor at ShopRite. He said, "Are you sure that's President Buhari?" They said,
How can
"Buhari."
anybody,
He said, "Is it
anybody, you see,
Jubril is dead."
people, how can anybody who went to school, who is exposed, imagine that what the Americans have not done,
We will do it.
we will do it. We'll clone a president.
And it will not leak.
That this is his double, and the double is showing you pepper now.
No, there are people since 2015 who have created a mindset that whatever is against.
Since 2015, they did not forgive the man.
And the
Attacking
funnest,
him.
yeah.
This man came, some of the laudable things that he did,
The rubbish.
like paying those pensions and all that, to them is nothing.
All
But
the rail lines.
when the president was misadvised by the CBN governor
This
to
crisis.
come up with this policy that was so planned in a shitty manner, you now saw the president as a hero. Even the president, in his heart, knows that this thing has not
This is a bad
worked
policy.
well.
This is a bad implementation.
It has not been well executed,
it's
and
unfortunate.
we are suffering as a result. And now they don't have. I've spoken to some top people in banks. They are saying even the new notes now, they are not even giving them. They are not bringing it to.
There's no money.
Somebody's out there to frustrate the entire thing.
and
no
make
money.
Nigerians suffer.
Before
And
we
it's not
can
as
get
if the
out of it
quality
now-
of this money is good.
No.
This 1,000 naira, put it in your pocket.
For one
if
day.
you sweat a little bit,
It will go back to the
you will
old
regret
notes.
it.
It will even become the old note.
No, even without sweating, within 2-3 days,
Less than
when
6
you
months
use
in
this money,
circulation, look
that
at
money,
this
it has
money.
become like an old
Most
Naira
everything
note.
about this country be inferior.
I don't understand.
Because you said it
Because,
was made in
because
Nigeria.
those who did
and
it had an agenda. And when you have an agenda, you don't care about quality. You just want the thing to meet whatever you want.
These people, they were supposed to resolve this matter amicably.
Yes.
There was a
that
meeting.
was last week.
With the governors.
Yes, there was a meeting. Now, they agreed. The president was contacted. The president was happy about the terms of settlement.
And then they went back.
Then suddenly, by daybreak, the story changed again. You know, I posted something on Facebook that some people felt I
we
lied
discussed.
to. How can you say, when I spoke with at least 2 persons
Two senior
who attended that meeting, suddenly they changed. And that was why the governors then pushed for contempt proceedings against the Attorney General, because they felt that he was the one who misled the president. I mean, why do you lend yourself to being misled so easily? You can feel the pain. You can see that our people are suffering.
Seriously.
Banks were being burnt
People are.
because the Mayfairly lied against the banks that they were the one holding money.
And
And you knew you didn't supply. You didn't supply enough.
To be on record, we stood by the people.
Anytime we stand by the people, we never regret it. We are always vindicated.
Yes, vindicated.
We knew this day will come,
Yes.
that the Supreme Court will stand by the suffering Nigerian people.
For those
We stood by the people,
journalists,
we will not regret.
civil society activists, TV stations
emergency civil
that they were advocating for
That the
this
pain
policy.
should continue.
That the pain should
That the
continue.
pain will go away.
History will
We've seen
judge
it
them.
now.
Somebody will look into the camera and lie blatantly that he's
I don't
feeling
even
this pain.
understand.
Because
Meanwhile, he doesn't have money in his
he
pocket.
doesn't.
Too.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. Too. The next day, he's already on the streets again begging.
Human rights activists, they started collecting money. CBN became a political organization.
Yes.
I'm tired.
That's the legacy of
That's the legacy.
Emefiele.
Our level of sadism
No,
is beyond
Getting involved in politics. See, we've had CBN governors in all my adult life. I've never seen where people demonstrated in support of a CBN governor.
Not on this earth.
Never.
Most of them, you don't even know them. Unless they talk
So,
about
yes, you won't even know that. Yes, I know, see, how many public appearances did he make? Even
Haruna.
Paul Oguma.
Paul Oguma.
Different,
All of them. And the man, Abdul Kadri, the man from Bauchi.
Yeah.
You know?
Your job is not to be seen. You are
What
not
is
a
the
celebrity.
thing? Why should a CBN governor
You are
become
not
political?
a
Even
celebrity
the
backer.
post emir wasn't as controversial as this.
No, never.
Never.
When he was told that, look, the 1,000 naira notes, 5,000 naira notes
5,000
will worsen inflation,
It was withdrawn.
he removed his hand at that time.